New Bryford, set in northwest England in the sort of last 4 or 5 years or so. Fully DCC controlled with sound, old diesels, obviously, lots of EWS, DB Schenker, Freightliner, lots of colour, plenty of the modern scene, privatisation, basically good excuse for playing trains. It was originally built in the early 1990s and then exhibited as a normal DC analogue layout long before DCC was really very popular. Then I sold it in 2000. About 4 years ago I found out it was back up for sale again, and then jointly with Peter Taylor we bought the layout back and pretty much flattened it in terms of scenery. All the track, all the electrics stayed the same apart from being converted to DCC, but all the scenery was extended and all brand new scenery basically, and it's quite changed the appearance of the layout.
Nowadays we are helped massively by the sort of major manufacturers coming into play with things like key road vehicles. So you've got, you know, things like post office vans and network rail vans and Stobart trucks and, you know, modern taxis and buses, and because you've got some of the support there from the major manufacturers, it just enables you to keep things fresh and keep on top of stuff. So, you know, even if we might build a layout in a certain time period, the kind of support that you're getting from the manufacturers enables you to be able to make the scene look correct. So for instance, on New Bryford you've got the sort of all the front of the station, you know, there's cash machines there, there's bus stops, there's railings, there's zebra crossings, there's, you know, a butty van and all those things. Even though some are scratch built, some we tend to do a lot of kit bashing and evolving, you know, ready to run products which from all the major manufacturers we can bring them all together and actually create a little scene or a cameo or something like that, you know, just by having a little bit of imagination with the stuff that's there proprietary. If you look back at original photographs from when it was originally on the exhibiting scene, and then there's a definite transformation and a sort of evolvement of the buildings, and it's very, very up to date in its kind of appearance, you know, modern contemporary living in flats and big warehousing and retailing in the way that it's done in the modern era. So both mine and Mick's approach to modelling is to try, rather than just having a model railway, it's actually to incorporate a scene with a railway within it. So it gives you a much better sort of flavour for how we're trying to actually exhibit the model.
It's all about observation. It's observation, and that's one advantage of doing present day. You can just go out and photograph it. It's just there. If you see something you like it, you photograph it, you go home, you build it. Yeah. I do that with the rolling stock as well, as long as it's appropriate to the area. It's all, as I say, all northwest based, and you'll find it within the Manchester, Bolton, Wigan areas. And again, that's on our doorstep. So if we're stuck for something, we just go out and photograph it. It's as easy as that. The disadvantage is you photograph it, model it, and it's different the week after. But that's life of modelling modern stuff. But that's probably one reason why we do it. Keep up to date and keeps us fresh.